On Thursday, March 30th, Westchester Community College hosted a presentation in its technology building by Tomas van Houtervee, a photojournalist who has been working overseas, specifically on the Syrian refugee crisis.
The image that we get of refugees often is like, I would say, like the most often thing that shows up in the media, if you were to just generalize it down to one photo, it's like frowning people carrying bundles, basically. Like, what's interesting to see is like how resilient people are and how their characters and personalities are constant through time, no matter what obstacles they're faced. Major life-changing tragedies that come out of nowhere, nobody knows when they're going to become a refugee, and people deal with this in a certain way. We're like forced to go through hard emotions, there's loss, there's difficulty, there's questions of identity, but there's also huge amounts of hope and resilience, you know? And so it's good to see that, and that's reflected in social media to a certain extent.
Many things were said throughout the presentation, but the question which sparked the most discussion was when Thomas asked the students what they thought a refugee looked like. After showing his video titled Traces of Exile, students were shocked by the true images of Syrian refugees.
It's everything, and it really opened my eyes to see that, you know, these refugees have smartphones and Apple devices just like we do. And many people in the discussion today were talking about, oh well, you know, you would think they would look sad and they would be so upset, but even though many think they might be, they are suffering. They are suffering in their own ways, but they are all looking to stay pretty positive on their new journey. But I think we have to open up and, you know, see their perspective more than we just see our perspective.
I guess the whole notion of refugees having smartphones, I never really thought about it because I think I did have a stereotypical kind of idea in regards to what a refugee maybe looked like. I liked how raw it is, because a journalist can capture something that's raw, right? A raw photograph that brings these emotions to someone, but it's so different to see it from that person going through that experience. It's really intriguing.
This is Daniel Chavert reporting for WCC News.